Bah, here we go. Death Monk. Just for fun. Let's go. Fast start. No. Choose your character's career path. Am I a thief again? Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll go with... Lockpicking. School of Magic. Ooh. Are we like Nightblade? Is that what we got? I don't know. School of Magic. I've been studying. Yeah. Wait, did I pick Destruction? I think I did. Let me select Thaumaturgy. Where is your expertise in combat? Well, it's blunt weapons, but I'll pick Longblade. As a child, your nickname was... My nickname was Rabbit. You are friendlier than most. Alright, I would pick Eldritch Undead because I'm playing a Death Monk, you know, but I don't really want to boost my Necromancy skill too high. Let's pick... What's the most... Let's say Infernal Daedra. Infernal Daedra. Thaumaturgy again. In between formal study, you spent your time... Practicing acrobatics? Sure. I think that's like jumping and shit, right? Let me see. Background. Daggerfall. Background. Whoops. Aristocrats. Nope. Acrobatics. That does give plus to running. So I'm going to pick socializing. You have the most personal hatred for stupid peasants. We're going to be evil. What motivates you in a life of adventure? None of this. The Death Monk wouldn't... I suppose he would say knowledge. Yeah. Knowledge, or... He's not in it for riches. He's kind of just in it for the love of the game. I suppose worship. Worshipping RK or worshipping the Daedra. Not really in it for the fame, even though that's what the King of Worms kind of promises, right? But, yeah. I think fun gives you a boost of, like, streetwise or something. Riches is kind of nice, actually. But for the role-playing, I think we can pick knowledge. What god, if any, do you worship? RK. Before you set out for the Imperial City, your mother gave you an ebony dagger. Although, yeah, I am blunt weapon, so I think I'm going to pick the staff. You have the most trouble avoiding diseases because I spend so much time around corpses. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a high elf. God, those are hard to name. Calaman, Solomon. I kind of like Solomon, actually. Yeah, Solomon. So, is that how you spell that, or is it with an O? Solomon. King Solomon. Successor of David. Yeah, I don't know anything. A dedicated follower. Yeah, he's like a revered figure, but I like that name. It's kind of elfish sounding. Kind of mysterious sounding. We're going to pick... What's the most deathly, monkly looking thing? I'll pick that one. Okay, 69, nice. Beautiful. Immediately, we get this going. Put him into strength. I think I should put it into intelligence for the magical properties. Yes, intelligence is kind of correct. As it always is. As it always is. We need dodging at the top. Dodging. We'll just even these out. Yeah, that's good. We can maybe put this up there. Yep. And then these, the order of these don't really matter that much. Although we kind of want running at the top, probably. Running in stealth. That's really good. Very high. Solomon, perfect. Okay, we can skip the cutscenes because we know this. This is. Will this character be vampire? Nope. Nope. Dark Brotherhood? Not quite yet. We'll get there. Yeah, we'll do the main quest. No. You wake. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect. We got green. We don't have any weapon restrictions. We maybe could use a flail, but no, we're going to be using a staff. We want to show off this glorious mane of hair. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know how bad the climate is for elves. I would assume that it's pretty bad. It's pretty rough out there. Wear no armor as well, because I kind of like that. It's quite broken, but I like it. Solomon Death Monk. Yeah, he's called a Death Monk. I probably should have, you know, had something a bit more subtle, like find a fire or make camp. We can do that later. Silver staff, perfect. Something a bit more clever, like Way of Death or something. But no, that sounded even goofier. So, die, filthy rat. We do need to train hand to hand as well. I've never really played as an elf, because elves are kind of pretty. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, beautiful. Yes, you got a crossbow. We can just leave our armor here, to be honest. So you actually have to get to an armorer to sell your armory do. Yeah, I don't know, man. That fast leveling, that's pretty wild. I think we can just get out of here. Hopefully we'll be able to rest and stuff. We're already fast. We're fast as fuck. Alright. We get all my shit ready. Blunt weapon. Need to level up my criticals still. Is that the top one? Yes. You don't actually need to hit somebody with a destruction spell to level it up. Hey. Is. Dude, that is weird. I've never heard that noise before. So yeah, you might be familiar with the old DOS Daggerfall rules, where I think, yeah, high elves used to be the most powerful race because You could take, because they had immunity to paralysis by default, and then you could take critical weakness to paralysis and get the same effect, or still be immune. Because, you know, classic Bethesda balancing. Am I right, gamers? Now we're gonna level up on the magics. So I don't know how much extra magic I get as a high elf. But yeah, that is a new thing with race bonuses. I have 70 int, and I have darkness powered 70 int, and then it reduced to a third, or by a third. So I don't know what that total would be, but we're good. So yeah, we have unleveled spells as well, magnitude 1 to 5. Fenric's Door Jam. Okay, yeah, we selected... oh, damn, you actually get teleport as your top? That's awesome. Cool. Well, that's useful. I'm actually going to cast that right now. Anchor. Amazing. Stealth is ready. Perfect. Arcane Arrow. Sam Bruise. Restoration is ready. Knock. We didn't get any alteration spells. I did change it, though, to be counted by the Necromancer's skill is now Mysticism. Because I don't know if it really works properly if you have it go off of a language skill. Because, yeah, Necromancy is technically a language skill in this, with Language Skills Overhaul. It allows me to pacify undead enemies. Because we're a death monk. Running is ready. Knock. Knock. Beautiful. There are enemies nearby. Oh my gosh. Excellent. We might go ahead. Personality should have a role in pacifying, and but yeah, I don't want to be like a suave character. You know, I want to be kind of a strange person. Strength would be good for damage. I'm kind of good on spell points for a while. Maybe willpower. Willpower to regen. Yeah, we're good. I'll get the regen. So I can sneak up to this broad. Ah! I'm going to focus on blunt weapons, but I don't have any potion of magicka. Does that just increase your magicka, I would assume? I don't have any weapon restrictions. Monk weapons are any weapons that the monk is proficient in. I got rid of the corpse item, because I think that was a thing with it otherwise. Is that, or with the necromancy mod. There's an option to require corpse items. to summon. So if you want a little extra immersion, I suppose you can get that, but... We do have immunity to magic and spell absorption, I think. Spell absorption general. Let's go ahead and take advantage of that, actually. Spell was absorbed. Perfect. Yeah, keep shooting your spells at me, buddy. Holy shit. Okay, it's a little weird. He has like the yeah. I don't know if I like that. I'm supposed to be a dark high elf, a necromancer, death monk. He sounds like fucking yeah, fucking. I don't know, man. Look at all the rats, all the pathetic rats. What little beings are ye? Can I dodge? Gotcha. Let's go ahead and recall. Alright, now that's actually awesome. I like mysticism as a primary. But I don't know, I would say only like healers or whatever. Healers, monks should select mysticism as a... Whoops, we're gonna recall. That is so cool! Well, yeah. Although outside of this dungeon, you probably don't want to use recall that much. Just set a recall as like, oh, you go back to town, you know? So yeah, monks, the idea is you're not very tanky, but you're reliant on mobility and kind of stunning enemies or stun locking enemies or hitting them a lot. And we don't have a restore fatigue spell, unfortunately. Rest for 2 hours. Rest for 1 hour. Very good. We got that marked, right? Yeah, we're moving. So my dodge chances equal to my dodge skill. Because I can't know to use armor. Oh yeah, I should be paying attention to hand, but that's already lower, so... Oh yeah, check this out, this epic cleave. Let's go. Yeah, this would be disease central right here. We'll leave those guys there. Restoration is ready. Let's actually go ahead and use hotkeys here. Salve, bruise. Recall. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. Not stop. Let's see. Fenric's door jam. Lock is bullshit. Okay, lock is a shitty, stupid spell that no one will ever use. I don't think enemies can actually open locks, so you just need you just need lock 1. I guess it is like mildly useful, so NPCs can't get through doors, but they can break through doors, I think. Yeah, that's right. I think enemies can smash doors. So watch out. Arcane arrow. Go ahead and use number 4 on that one. And then heal on 5. Knock, knock, open up the doors real. I guess we can put recall here. And then knock. Shit. Why did I... How do I remove it? Delete. Whoops. That's not it. Whatever. What am I doing? I need critical strike. Knock, knock, opened up the door, it's real. When you talk about destruction... Yeah, definitely upgrade my willpower. That's awesome. I don't need a ballet dancer, I just need a necromancer. Yeah, the reason I'm not live is because I have to go in a little bit. Running is ready, jumping is ready, climbing is ready. We're all ready for everything, baby. Yeah, we're not going to worry about these weapon skills anymore because grinding is a bad habit, I'll be honest. You can pickpocket enemies, I think. So try that. Although it's humans, I think. Let me see. There are enemies nearby. Where? Where are you? Ah. Literally, where are you? I think I did pick athleticism. There we go. We have nothing to cook. 1, 2, 3. Rest for 2 hours. Yeah. Willpower again. Because we're cooked. Did I anchor? What is this? There we go. Oh, she got eaten by bats. Sucks to suck. Lantern, perfect. It's a useless lantern. A useless lantern. Okay, what have we got? Open. Oh, man. Oh, great. It's empty test. Dang it. Screw you. The lock's resistance is broken by a surge of magical energy. Yes. What? I will kill you. Oh, dang. Yeah, you have to get a successful backstab, I think. Yeah. Hey. Oh my god. Where are all the skeletons, man? Where, I don't know. I think if you have... Yeah, they usually fall off or something. Warhammer? Warhammers are kind of cool. They're hard to evade. For sure. For sure, man. I kind of just want to smash them all with this. Yeah, I think if you locked this door with magic, they could just burst through it. Although I'm not exactly sure. It should be, yeah, maybe it counts as a magically held lock as well. But... yeah, I do need to get critical strike. I like it. I feel like torches are darker than they used to be. I don't know if that's a mod thing or something. Oh god. I think I have a cold. Yeah, like that should be way brighter. Just get me a jib. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and knock. Absorb your spells. Absorb your bitch-ass spells. What, did he have spell absorption? Can I actually kill him with this, or what? Wow. He dropped arrows. Cool. You fucker. Okay. That's a more necromancer tunic right there. Resist frost. Worth 100 gold. Why am I barefoot? They break? Dang it. That's annoying. Rats must have chopped them off. Oh, shit. Okay, we're back. Wow. What's happening? I eat the meat. Critical strike. Yes. We need to level that up. Actually, we won't. Bop, bop, bop. 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 Excellent. Now, recall anchor. Bazinga. It's pretty fun being able to do that right away. But yeah, I almost never use recall while inside of a dungeon once I actually, like, got it. Because the point, in my opinion, is to escape the dungeon back to safety, or when you're done. You know, you put the recall where you turn in the quest, or, you know, if you're a member of the Mages Guild, you can put it by the teleporter. And then you're just, effectively then, you have won the game. You have won Daggerfall. Once you can teleport and move around the map with such speed that quest time limits don't even matter anymore. Dodging is ready. Yeah, jibbed him. Awesome. We're gonna have to do that. Destruction. When you talk about destruction. Alright, maybe we can lock here. Then restore gem. Haha! Yes! Yeah, see, they can just burst through the door anyway, because this game's stupid. Alright, we'll just have to kill her. Sorry, lady. Wait a minute, did I attempt to pacify? We're not an etiquette character, we're a death monk. That's actually kind of cool. We are not resistant to the elements, though. We're a prissy high elf. Oh, hey. Gotcha. Critical strike is ready. Yeah, I should have leveled up hand to hand, but that's okay. Keep rolling. What are we gonna do? Intelligence. Yeah, I'll invest in intelligence, get him to 80 first. Then we can recall Anchor. Anchor here. Oh, wow. Got him. That's okay. We have really high willpower now, so we don't have to worry about spell absorb. That will never get old. But I think only Warhammers can do it or something. Okay, I think we've already been down here. I feel like Unity or some other mod changes the layout of this dungeon or something, because I remember in the original there would be like a bear here, but now there's a spell sword. I think an enemy is jibbed whenever you do more damage than their base health. Basically, it works exactly like it does in Doom. Although I think in Doom it's like twice their base health or something. Whoop. Archery. I would assume that orcs can open doors. Yep. I didn't know that was at your intelligence level. Yeah, we're gaining power really fast with that. Orc added to the bestiary. Very good. Yeah, it's more fun to do this kind of stuff live. Okay. But also... people don't always want to chat, I guess. Let's see. I need to... Whoops. Until healed. Let's use this staff instead because it's more thematic. Good, good. Crossbow is cooler than the bow. Although, yeah, bow is kind of more monkish. So yeah, getting critical strikes still makes it do max damage, I think. Elven shortbow, perfect. Perfect for my superiority. Okay. I like the way the steel staff looks better. Yes. Backstabbing is kind of hard to level unless you're actually sneaking around or pacifying things. I'm not really sure how this works. I would assume that if you have both destruction and restoration at the same level, but this is lower, it'll just count these two for leveling. But say, like, if you level up destruction only and critical strike, then it'll probably count those two as well. Ooh. But if they're all at the same level and you level them all, it'll only count two of them. I would assume that's how it works. Whoa. Yeah, we'll go back and get critical on this guy. About to go critical. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah, you can cancel it by hitting escape. Get up here. Oh, this lockpicking minigame is a pain in my urethra. They somehow managed to create the worst Elder Scrolls lockpicking minigame. Okay, back out. Mm-hmm. Critical strike. I don't know how this works, if it applies to your damage dealt or you just randomly open it or what. Oh my gosh. Can I lead him in here? Yeah. Come on. You stupid? Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Excellent. Have anything for sale? Shit. At this point, I would probably level up agility. Or, yeah, we can level up strength. You don't necessarily need endurance. Does endurance affect your healing rate? Yeah. But I don't know how well it affects it. Go right ahead. Okay, we can maybe get backstabbing. I kind of like playing a morally bad character sometimes because I can just kill people, you know, without qualms, without consequences. Oh, man. That would have been great. Actually, yeah, we can swap out lanterns here. Battered. Worn. Used. This person would have been great to run into on an armored character. I think, yeah, I've had it where these people, I think if you're just sleeping in a dungeon after a while, you might have a chance to get attacked. I don't know. Or maybe it's just this dungeon. At this point, this is kind of just a grinding video, so I might make this unlisted. Dang it. Yes. Follow me. Maybe for sale. Go right ahead. Obey me, wretch. The corpse is well preserved. Huh. Ah. Okay. Okay. Unchained. Cloaked form. What? What does rack do? Damage your willpower. Excellent. A plague is going on. Okay. Oop. To garner some kind of entertainment, the peasantry are organizing random matches among fighters using wooden rapiers. They don't look particularly expert at the craft, though a random few seem to know what they're doing. No. Move on and let the peasants have their games. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, brother, I think I have a cold. I'm gonna have to leave it there. Yeah, I might. I don't even know. This is a recording. Should I even edit this? Should I edit it and like speed up the grinding parts? I don't know. Might post it, might not. I do like the Death Monk character. I think it's a really interesting, like a necromancer character. And now I have mods to add basically necromancy spells and then necromancy quests because yeah, it feels weird that you can't join the necromancers. And well, spoilers, that's a path in the main quest is siding with the King of Worms. So it doesn't really make sense that you can't join him. I would, yeah. I think Daggerfall was a rushed game, but I think pretty much all games were back then. Anyway, cheers. I did see that I think the Khajiit Monk was the most popular, although, yeah, that had the most impressions. But the impressions click-through rate is shit. Yeah, impressions are kind of weird. If it's getting a lot of impressions, but not a high click-through rate, you should probably change the thumbnail to be something more exciting. But yeah, I don't know how to do that. I think the thing that people are maybe most excited to see is the Khajiit Monk or the Cavalier, because that's kind of a unique thing. I mean, you can do mounted combat in Skyrim, I think, but no one really did that. I think you could actually hit things on your horse in Skyrim, but horse riding is so clunky in Skyrim that no one really ever did that. But I think, yeah, people are probably most interested in seeing the Khajiit Monk or the Cavalier. I would probably rather play the Cavalier because it's a more unique, interesting playstyle, whereas the Khajiit Monk is probably not going to be that much different from the Shadow Monk as far as how it feels to play. Yeah, I think if I'm going to do the Cavalier, I'm going to restart it maybe. I don't know if I have to, but I'd have to check on that character. Ow. I might have to remove things betwixt because it's a little glitchy. Well, not glitchy, but I don't know if it jives well with the other mods that I have. I do kind of like Die Harder. Yeah, I like that. I'll keep that. I think I'll turn that off for now and just use Warm Ashes because think you only really need one encounter mod, you know? And then, yeah, ships is a little janky too. But it's so cool. It's so cool having fights on your ship. Maybe I should... yeah, I don't know which one to play. That's why I'm doing a bunch of different ones right now. Throwing a bunch of shit at the wall. See what sticks. Yeah. Peace.